WGI wasn't the only place Senator Gillibrand paid a visit to today. She hosted a roundtable to listen to concerns from local brewers. WENY's Lindsay Madison joined Gillibrand and members of the New York State Brewers Association today to tell us some of their concerns. Lindsay.
Renato, Senator Gillibrand hosted the roundtable to hear from some brewery owners and members of the New York State Brewers Association. She uses that feedback to help with the Farm Bill, a bill that the executive director for the New York State Brewers Association says is critical, not only for farmers, but for breweries too.
I mean, the Farm Bill is exactly what you would think it would be. It's agriculture, right? And New York is an agricultural state. So anything agriculture, the Farm Bill addresses. So whether it's research or subsidies or help for farmers, anything that's grown by farmers, the Farm Bill addresses.
Members of the New York State Brewers Association gathered at the Upstate Brewing Company in Elmira to talk about some of the challenges they're facing. One point the group agreed upon is the problem with the rising costs of grain ingredients, which could allow owners to reduce some of the costs with ingredients grown in New York State.
Yeah, hopefully she can get it subsidized down to the point where we can use all New York State ingredients at the same price as ingredients that are grown outside the state.
The director of sales and marketing for the New York Hop Guild says his hops producers face a different challenge.
We have varieties that grow well here in New York, but maybe are not favorable from the brewer standpoint. And we have varieties that are maybe favorable for the brewers, but do not grow here, well here in New York State.
Holden says one problem with the major growing programs in Washington and Oregon is the fact they're growing hops specifically for those regions.
The issue that we face is that they are basically throwing hops away that don't do well in those regions. And there's a potential that some of those varieties may have been able to grow well here in New York or other parts of the country.
Moving forward, Senator Gillibrand plans to write a letter to the U.S. Department of Agriculture to potentially help subsidize some of the costs of ingredients grown in New York State.